Hi, I'm Pastor Will McRaney. Welcome to another edition of our podcast. I'm without my sidekick, Matt, today, but I wanted to come to you and share with you just a little bit about what's happened and what's coming up this week so you can be prepared for that, and then just give you a prayer request as well. So this past Sunday, we had the gathering at 9:30. Those that could come early and just engage with one another. It's a good time to do that, just a time of fellowship, very casual, very relaxed. That happens every week. It's going to happen again this week, 9:30. So we'll have a few refreshments, some coffee. I'll even share mine since Sandy and I do not drink coffee. But we'd love to have you then at 9:30. Then we'll have our worship service. This past week, we had a strong worship service. The music's outstanding. The engagement of our people was really good. And then just lots of affirmation on the message. And I talked about not quitting the pursuit. And I preached out of Hebrews chapter 10. And so if you missed that, I'd encourage you to go back and take a look at that. That was just a lot of strong affirmation from that particular message. And messages speak to different people in different kinds of ways, but I would encourage you to take a look at that if you missed us last week. And then this coming week, we think about one more thing from this past week. We had on Wednesday night, we had Tom Crick was giving leadership. Sandy and I were at a Baptist convention in Indianapolis. Just got back in last night. And so Tom led on Wednesday night. And so we had these, every week, we have these meetups at 6:30. Just a casual time to get to connected with one another, and then hopefully hear a testimony of what God's doing in someone's life, and then also a little devotional thought, a little something out of Scripture that we use as well. So that we had that this past week, and that'll be up next week as well. So this coming Sunday, we're almost on Sunday, just a couple days away when you get this, and that's going to be our Father's Day celebration, and we're going to honor all of our men, those that are fathers and those that are not. We believe that men play a vital part of our society. God created it this way. And we really want to uplift the men in our church. And we want to actually make this a matter of prayer request for our people, our men in our church, and the men of our community, that they would walk with God, they would come to know Christ if they don't know Christ, walk with God, and then provide spiritual leadership in their homes, in their workplace, with their neighbors and friends and things of this nature, and certainly in our church as well. And so that's just kind of a matter of a prayer request. But this coming week, as we have the Father's Day, we'll have, again, 9:30, we'll get together for the gathering, and then 10 o'clock worship service. And then following the worship service, probably it'll begin about 11:30, somewhere in that range, we're going to have a steak dinner. So if you haven't registered yet, please give me a call if you have my number. Send me an email. Send one to Stacy's email. Do something. Maybe even leave us a voice message here at the office. That'll be fine as well. But just reach out to us. And this is not just for the men. This is for the ladies as well and for the children as well. All are welcome. And so we're going to be grilling, and Charles Blanton's going to be doing that for us on Sunday. We're looking for a great day with that, a great time. Charles is a phenomenal cook, and just the fellowship will be great as well. So as we look forward to this coming Sunday, just think about praying for our men. And men in our church, men in our community, they would know Christ, they would live out their faith courageously, boldly, that they would be men and women, men of influence with the women in their families and in their community, as any of their workplaces as well. So we look forward to seeing you this coming Sunday. Hope to see you at 9:30, if not 9:30, 10 o'clock. If you haven't made reservations for the steak dinner, please do that. And we look forward to seeing you soon.